Hey everyone! God, that was a bit dramatic, wasn't it? Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm literally going to be putting on a full face of makeup. I went into my drawers and I picked out things I haven't used before or that I've only used a couple of times and want to see why I'm not using them. And yeah, I created this look. I mean, I've definitely looked better, but it just actually looked really luminous and I look very healthy, I think. I didn't go too ham on the eyes because, as you'll see later, I'll explain why. But yeah, this is the look I created, and if you want to see what products I never used but should, then keep on watching. So I've got a load of stuff in my drawers that I really don't use, if I'm quite honest, and some of them I haven't even touched, well, most of them, so I thought, why not put them to use and do a video on it? So that is what I'm going to be doing today. So to start off with, I'm going to be using the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. So if I remember correctly, I did use this alongside another primer in a different video and it didn't really work, so I thought I might as well try it on its own, because I know Cover FX is a good brand and maybe the two primers just didn't mix well, so give it a go. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and then I'm just going to pop that all over. And as you can see, I have got quite a bit of troubled area around here. I'm not stressed out, my skin is just like freaking out over here. So I think I need to start eating healthy again, start drinking more water, I need to chill out. I don't know, I just feel so stressed. I'm like having a midlife crisis, it's ridiculous. But stay positive. And as I remember, this absolutely stinks. I mean, just by touching it, it doesn't actually feel like a great primer. It doesn't feel like it's sticky, it doesn't feel like it's giving me that soft flawless base that I want. Yeah, it's got a bit of glow, but it's not normally a primer I'd go for. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD and Define Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. Now, I got this just before Christmas, I think, and I've not yet used it because the colour does look a little bit off. So it says, medium to full coverage, smooth, long wearing, flawless looking finish. And this is in the shade Natural. So all I'm going to do is put a few pumps on the back of my hand, and already it looks quite dark. And then I'm just going to take my blank canvas brush and I'm just going to literally blend that in. Okay, so the colour is very dark. Oh dear. I swear down, I always do this. So as we all know by now, I am not the best at picking out foundation shades because literally I hate going out shopping, so I buy everything online. And I just can't hack it. I don't know how people go online and shop and get their exact shade, because I cannot do that. But for the foundation, it's sitting really nice on my skin. Well, it's not sitting on my skin because we don't want it to do that, but it just looked really nice on the skin. I mean, don't let the colour put you off because that's just me. And I would say it is full coverage. Not obviously the most full coverage foundation I've ever used, but it's definitely up there. I'm really shocked actually. I think this was like really cheap. And it was off Beauty Bay, if you're wondering. You know what, I absolutely love this. The smell isn't pleasant, I must admit. And then I'm just going to go over with a damp beauty blender, take any excess foundation away. So overall the foundation, now I've blended it in, I absolutely love it. I don't know why I've not worn it before because it is gorgeous. Like, it hasn't covered up one spot here, but it's literally made my base look absolutely amazing. The colour's not actually too bad. If I had my tan on, I always say that, if I have my tan on, but seriously, if I had my tan on, it would work really nicely. So I highly recommend it because it is cheap, it is very good coverage, and it doesn't dry down really matte. So I think people with dry skin, I think you would really love this, but obviously you can powder it down, so even if you do have oily skin, you can definitely make this work. So next on, we're going to move on to concealer. I have got the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. I don't think I've ever tried a waterproof concealer. But yeah, for Christmas I got a few bits from IT Cosmetics. I got the Bye Bye Makeup, I think it's called. So it's like a cleansing balm and you put it all over your face and it turns into oil and it literally just melts off all your makeup, and it is literally the best cleanser I've ever used. So So one YouTuber that always uses this is Steph. She literally swears by it. So it comes in this little squeezy tube, and I think I'm just gonna put a bit on my finger. Oh my god, it's so thick. Oh my god, look at that. Right, I'm just gonna take a little bit because I don't know oh my god, it's so thick. Obviously don't know how it's gonna perform, so just take a little bit for now. Oh my god, it's light. Honestly, I don't like how thick this is. So you literally need the littlest bit of this because I've just had to wipe loads away. And as you saw, I literally put the littlest bit on my finger. So just keep that in mind. And I'm just gonna take my finger and try to blend this out. And this is far too light for this foundation. I got it in Fairlight, if you're wondering. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is awful. It's so thick. Okay, let's take the beauty blender because my fingers are not doing anything. I'm praying this is fixable because this is just not a good look. So I put the teeniest tiniest bit of foundation just under where I put the concealer, and then I blended it upwards just to try and fix the colour of it. But I'm really noticing, even before I did all this, it was so thick and it creased instantly. And I've got loads of fine lines under my eyes, so a thick concealer isn't going to work for me, let's be honest. And I think it's quite pricey as well, so when you can get the Makeup Revolution one for £4, that does a better job than this. Yeah, I'm not impressed. So then to set everything in place, I'm going to be taking the translucent finishing powder by Nude by Nature. So at Christmas I got this in a little package along with loads of other little samples, and it was from Look Fantastic or Feel Unique. They did spend over 100, 200 and you get a bag full of goodies, which, I mean, there was a big bag full of goodies and I was like shocked. So I'm just going to tap a little bit into the lid. And I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to press that in under my eyes. This needs proper setting because it is so thick and disgusting. I mean, my under eyes have never looked so bad. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to take a little, what is this? The contouring brush. Very good for setting though. And then I'm just going to dust away all that powder that was underneath my eyes. That has definitely set everything in place. It's not too matte, and normally some of my translucent powders really make me feel itchy, but this one is doing all right at the minute, and my under eyes still look disgusting and creased. I don't know if you can see that, but it set the face really nicely. I just wish I used a different concealer. So then next to bronze and contour, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in light maybe? I think I got it in light. And I'm literally just going to put it through all them dark shades a few times and just whack it on my face. And I'm just taking quite a light hand with this because it's quite pigmented. But they blend out so nicely and they are really nice colours. They're not too cool toned or warm toned, which I like. I went a bit ham on this side, but we will literally clean that up and ignore it for now. But how much I love this palette, like literally, I think I got this about 2 years ago maybe, not even that, I'm not sure. But quite a while ago, and I used it once and I was like, it still doesn't beat my Too Faced bronzer, so, you know, but looking at it now, I think it's done a pretty nice job, if I'm honest. So I put a little bit of blush on because I haven't got a new blush to test out. So we're going to move straight on to highlighter, and I've got two because there's two that I've used about once and never used again, and I like the look of both of them. So we've got this Colourpop highlighter in Wisp, and this is beautiful. I think it might be a bit too dark for me, but let me just swatch. It's just so creamy and buttery. It is a bit dark, but when you put it actually on the skin, it's not actually that bad. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on. And then I've also got the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighter. So it looks like this. And if I remember, it's not that pigmented. I mean, it's okay, but I remember it to be very glittery. So we're going to give it another go just to see if it is as glittery as I thought. And I'm just taking my Zoeva Luxe highlighting brush, and I'm going to take that Colourpop one first, just see what happens. I think it might be a bit dark for me, but we shall see. So I think when I ordered this one, I thought it was going to be a lot lighter than it actually is. So I really want to order another shade because it's so beautiful. And I got mine off a site called House of Beauty, I think it was. So it did take like a few months to get here. No, not a few months, a few weeks to get here. But it was definitely worth it because you didn't have to pay shipping and everything like you would if you got it from actually America. And you can only get it in America really. But House of Beauty is really good. It doesn't always have what you want in stock because obviously I think they get it from America. But it is a really good site, so check that out. So far I'm actually loving this highlighter. I think with the colour of this foundation, it is actually really nice. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. It's not too blinding, it's just looks really natural. Well, not natural, I always say natural, but it doesn't look natural. But it just does look really nice with this colour foundation. I think definitely if you've got a tan, or if you've got a darker skin colour, then this is your highlighter. It's absolutely stunning. But then I'm gonna take this and just put it on the highest points of my cheeks, just to give it a little something more. Like I said, I'll only put it on the highest points, I've literally whacked it everywhere, but that, it's just lovely. I love looking highlighted. I don't know why, I think it makes you look so healthy and nice. So next we're going to go on to eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the Soft palette because I haven't really tested it out as much as I'd like to, and I don't want to do anything amazing today because I literally am going out in 5 minutes, so I need to hurry up. So what I have got is the Morphe Second Nature 3502 palette, and sorry, my light is blinding you there, 1 minute, which are all these beautiful colours if you can see. And I didn't want to do that in this video because I wanted to do a whole video just dedicated on this palette, so stay tuned if you want to see that. So all I'm literally going to do is put, I think, one colour through my crease just to give it a bit of definition, and I'm just taking a cup of tea to do so. And then I'm going to take a little bit of, I don't know what that shade's called, but the light gold shade, and just put a little bit on the lid. And that is literally all I'm gonna do because I don't want to waste time on something that you all know and love. You know what I mean? And then I haven't got a mascara to test out, so I'm literally just gonna do them on camera quickly. So then for lips, I'm gonna be taking the Retro Lux, what was that? Matte lip kit in the shade Highness. So I don't think I've used this before. I can't remember using it. I know I've used one of the lip kits, but I'm not sure if I've used this one. So it literally just comes with a liner and a lipstick. Then go on top with the liquid lipstick. So yeah, at the moment it feels very comfortable. It keeps going on my teeth though. The colour is actually really nice, so I'm quite pleased with that. But if I remember, these do really dry down, so if you have got dry lips, I would recommend exfoliating them first, giving them a little scrub. They do look really nice, I must admit. And then for brows, I use the Brow by Benefit in the shade 3. And I've never used this before, but I don't like doing my eyebrows on camera because I literally suck at them. So I've literally done the best I could. They really need waxing, so I find it quite difficult when you've got hairs all over the place. But I think the colour's not actually too bad. I was expecting it to be a lot more of a warmer brown, but I definitely prefer the formula than the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, which is quite shocking because that is like my holy grail. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I mean, when I get my brows done, I think it will be a lot easier, but they don't actually look too bad, so impressed. And yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this look. So there is not one thing other than the concealer that I wouldn't use again. I think everything I used today, I absolutely loved. And I definitely love the lip kits. They're not as drying as I thought, and I've actually got a few to give away in a giveaway, which will be coming very soon. When I hit a certain amount of subscribers, then a giveaway will be happening, so stay tuned for that. And also, if you're curious about the Morphe palette, then stay tuned for that. There will be a video where I just literally test the palette out. Everything will be linked down below. As always, leave a comment for any feedback. Feel free to subscribe if you are new, and if you are already subscribed, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!